BTS was involved in a car accident because of sasaengs back in 2018, according to some fans. Intrusive conduct, which involves violating an individual's personal space, has consistently been a controversial issue in the K-pop community. Despite many fans denouncing such actions, individuals engaging in such conduct persist and create difficulties for the celebrities. In Taiwan, a taxi service designed to help fans track K-pop stars has become increasingly popular. These taxis wait with fans outside the stars' accommodations and tail their vehicles as they venture out for sightseeing, shopping, and dining. Nevertheless, this type of service has faced considerable criticism, with people arguing that it encourages intrusive behavior. Not long ago, an individual expressed their disapproval of the taxi service in a strongly worded Facebook post. They were appalled that the service not only remained in business, but also attracted more clientele. The individual criticized the service for providing private taxis that follow artists' vehicles, labeling it as invasive behavior. They were also frustrated by those who defended and justified the service's actions. The person found it ironic that people often complain about celebrities' lack of privacy without acknowledging who is responsible for the intrusion, which they found amusing. The individual recalled how people used a taxi service to tail BTS during their 2018 visit to Taiwan. They mentioned confronting the service on their Facebook page only to be blocked. The person reminded others of the car accident involving BTS caused by individuals following them and lamented that people seem to have forgotten the lessons from that incident. The individual expressed their disapproval of such services, considering them invasive and deserving of criticism. On the other hand, the taxi service countered the accusations in a strongly worded Facebook post on their own. They questioned why following celebrities in public spaces was considered intrusive behavior. They argued that they never engaged in activities typically associated with such behavior, such as breaking into living quarters or stealing personal items. The service pointed out that they always trailed the idols in public places, and bystanders often filmed the celebrities out of curiosity without knowing who they were. The taxi service urged people not to tarnish the reputation of following idols around, and argued that if the artists were not popular enough, no one would be interested in following them. They also mentioned instances where the number of fans trailing certain artists was fewer than the number of security guards. The taxi service further refuted any connection to the 2018 car accident involving BTS. The taxi service, in fact, they had been commended by some individuals when the incident occurred. They suggested that the accident took place due to the artist's vehicles attempting to avoid traffic and forcing its way through. Had they simply waited in traffic before entering the highway, the accident could have been avoided according to the service. On their Facebook page, several people came forward to support the taxi service's stance. What's your opinion, ARMY? Let me know in the comments. How Jimin tried to mislead fans. In a recent video by the well-known YouTube channel Pixid, BTS's Jimin went incognito and joined a group chat full of K-pop enthusiasts, leading to a series of amusing events. Initially, Jimin tried to divert attention by accusing a fan, but ultimately ended up sending a message to Stray Kids Felix. Pixid's imposter series challenges K-pop artists to blend in with others while attempting to keep their true identities hidden. In a previous episode, Twice's Nayeon had to go undercover among rookie idols. In the latest installment, Jimin was given the mission to conceal his identity from a group of fans who reside outside of Seoul, South Korea's capital city. Right from the start, Jimin's efforts were far from successful. His vague responses about where fans in his region gathered, combined with his answer about the slower pace of album purchases compared to Seoul as the best aspect of living in the provinces, left all four fans convinced that he was the imposter. Jimin soon switched strategies. When fans were asked to express their adoration for their idols, he attempted to shift focus to another participant nicknamed Province Void. He questioned why Province was so quiet, prompting another fan to inquire about her favorite group. As it turned out, Province Void was an ardent Stray Kids admirer. However, Jimin needed to go further to deflect suspicion away from himself. He challenged her to prove her fanship, and soon others in the group chat joined in. Under pressure, the fan, a self-identified Stay, struggled to respond. She found it difficult to articulate her thoughts on Felix's deep singing voice. Eventually, referring to Felix by his Korean name, she managed to express her sentiments, and Jimin chuckled from a nearby booth. Province Void praised Felix's rich vocal tone and described it as amazing, also referring to the song Maniac as legendary. Jimin playfully teased Province Void in the chat for taking so long to write a response. Upon seeing her message, he couldn't resist showing off a bit of the iconic Maniac dance move, indicating he might be a fan himself. When Jimin eventually disclosed his identity to the group, Province Void was dumbfounded, covering her face and fumbling with her words as he inquired if she was the one who mentioned Felix. She managed to reveal that her first concert experience had been a BTS show before becoming a stay. Jimin asked her about her current whereabouts and activities. He jokingly decided that it was unacceptable for her to switch fandoms and told another fan they needed to win her back. To achieve this, he sent a video message to Felix addressing him by his Korean name and likening the fan to a child who had left home. Jimin told Felix that he wasn't stealing the fan, but rather bringing her back for a while and requested his understanding. The fan appeared to be quite embarrassed by the situation, but having two of the most prominent boy groups compete for her loyalty was undoubtedly an exciting experience. Though it's possible Jimin was just imitating the fans' language, his use of Felix's Korean name sparked curiosity about whether the two stars are close friends, as only those close to Felix usually use that name. Regardless, fans will undoubtedly be excited to witness a genuine interaction between the two artists.